what is up in your world? Cancers, I feel as if you're feeling pretty good. You've been through some stuff this year. And as usual, and as everyone else, probably especially through Mercury retrograde and everything that has going on lately from a planetary view. But I really feel that you're no longer making others responsible for what's going on. I feel that you have come to the realization where you might have been lying to yourself or deceiving yourself. You seem closed off emotionally, but that's probably because so much has happened. But for now, I feel that you're in a place where you're really like keeping your head up high, and you're really faithful about your future, and you're taking things like really in a playful way, maybe a little bit too playful. I think some of you should be careful of not taking things not seriously enough. That might be an issue for you guys. Anyhow, as some of you know, I like channeling messages through music also. In your case, I had George Michael. I gotta have faith, faith, faith. That's also how I come up with the titles for my videos. So I have, if you know me, if you have seen a few videos of mine, you know there's not that many of them. Since I'm new to this, I have improved my setup and my techniques a little bit, my gadgets. I actually found a webcam that works pretty nicely. It's not perfect, but it works better than the webcam that's in my laptop. I still have some issues with my internet connection. It's not the very best, so there might be some glitches and pixels in the video, but never mind. I checked the last video I recorded that was Gemini, and it looked pretty good. I decided to cut out the usual speech that we used to give as readers, like energy and time and blah and resonating. There's enough readers on YouTube. You've seen enough readings. Probably you know how it works, so I don't have to tell you what this is all about, right? Let's just dive in, Cancer, and see what your driving energy is for the month of December, which is so close. It's crazy how time flies. I mean, imagine in a few weeks, the decade is over. We're racing into 2020. But regarding time, this week has been really weird. There was a time, especially between Monday and Wednesday, regarding human time, that has almost felt like, what a week. Those 2 days have been. Sorry. I had to check a message from my sister. We started sending each other lots of love every morning this week because we're both facing some chaos right now. Especially work has been highlighted this week and the week before. I think that many people start realizing what they want, what they don't want. I see lots of people just quitting their jobs and getting the hell out simply because they feel it does not resonate with their heart and soul anymore. I myself, I quit my job out of nowhere, no safety net, nothing whatsoever. Right now I'm facing like the first fallouts from that. So, well, I should be really stressed out today, but I'm not. It's like I don't even care. Anyway, guys, Sorry, Cancer. I just had a soda with my lunch. You know what that means, right? It's so funny. Oh, it's so funny. Victory. Look at that, Cancer. What else do we have? Strength and the Five of Swords. So, Cancer, as I said, I think no matter what has been going on, because I feel like this is past. I don't feel that this is recently going on. I feel that this is past. I feel that you have found, you know, the core of the issue really with this combination. I feel that you have understood your role in the chaos that you found yourself in, and you took the steps to get out of it. There might have been a lot that has left, collapsed, you know, broken down behind you, in front of you, around you. But I really feel that you're making the best of it right now. I mean, usually those are, especially the Strength card can be a tense card also, because it's also in the Beast. What was that? Sometimes I speak weird. And the Five of Swords usually is a conflict, right? But it's also a change. And with this, the energy that I get from the Five of Swords is almost in the Six of Swords already. And the Six is balance again, right? It's moving on. It's putting your... Sorry. Sorry. This has been going on for days. I hate it. And I'm not allergic or anything. I think I, have like a little cold or something. Anywho, Cancer, let's see what is going on for you in December. And right now. You're really nice. Ooh, thank you. I had them picking through earlier for you. Ooh, but this is nice. This is nice, Cancer. The Sun and the Devil. It's a pretty cool combination because, it's like... I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, devil. I put him here. You know what? I put him here. I love how that little child, especially when I look at that and tap into your energy, Cancer, it's really like, it's that little dude on the horse, like, yeah, I'm naked on a horse and I'm running around. It's so much fun. I'm not even wearing sunscreen, but fuck it. All right. Be careful, though, okay? Be careful. Don't exaggerate that, too. Don't overindulge in that, okay? Okay, one more card, please. One more card for Cancer. What's going on with Cancer? Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you did a fresh new start. I also feel with me just pushing away that devil that you have let go of some toxic behavior. And here we have exactly the card that was picking up on the title of the video. I gotta have faith. Okay, you found your faithfulness. It seems that you are clearer now in where you want to go and what you want to do. And even if you're not, if you catch yourself at a moment where you are not, you manage to trust that you're always being taken where you are meant to be. And yeah, see, you left some stuff behind. Okay, you were finally able to walk away from the past, leave behind some hoppla. That's a German word, hoppla. I think I need to fix this. You really managed to leave some stuff behind that you have been carrying around for quite a while. So what's going on? Cancer, what are you doing? It's almost as if someone is in here and keeps pushing things over, like, ha 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 ha, only to tease me. Okay, well, yeah, we can play that game, Cancer, no problem. I know how to tease. So Cancer, I really feel that you just took your chance, right? You made the best of a situation that did not feel very well. You made the best of of whatever it was that hasn't worked out the way it probably should have, although that's always a matter of how we perceive it. So let's dive a little deeper into the matter. I want to clarify the Sun card first. See, the thing about the Sun card is that, I mean, it's a happy card. It's a card of faith and hope and healing and happiness. But I always also see, there's a red flag in the picture. So, and that's why I'm saying be careful not to cross the line between being happy and full of faith and being foolish and thoughtless. Keep your situation on the screen, be aware of what's going on, and see the red flags. All right. Now, what matches that is that I just got the Tower at the bottom of the deck for you guys. So the Tower is not always a bad thing. The Tower just tells you that there's changes happening very quickly, very suddenly. Most of the time it's surprising, but usually the Tower takes something away that needs to go in order to make space for something better. So the one thing that I still see for you, Cancer, and there's one particular detail that just caught my eye. We got the Four of Pentacles and the King of Wands clarifying the Sun. So I do see you taking action towards your goals. I do see you taking action towards your happiness. But the King of Wands can also be someone who comes across as quite arrogant and takes more than he gives. Or lets others work for him. So also be aware of that. But I do see you focusing on your own growth and on your destiny here. I want to say something else than destiny, but I still said it. And, the Four of Pentacles, yes, it is clinging on to things, but it also picks up, I'm sorry, my nose is killing me. Jesus, that you... It's also blocking your heart. It's exactly what I said before. You might have a hard time opening up emotionally right now just because you have been through so much that, in your opinion, prove to you again that opening your heart is not really worth it because the only thing that comes out of it is pain. But what I did just see as a detail, I'm not sure if you see that on screen because the focus, is fixed. But look at that. He doesn't have the whole foot on this pentacle. So I feel that slowly, very, very slowly, but surely, you're letting go a little bit of this clinging on to, especially when it comes to material things. Even though right now you are probably in a situation that is financially unstable. So you have to be... careful with your spendings. But again, I see you acting on that. I see you taking care of that, especially with the Ace of Pentacles. If you have not found an improvement yet, then you should face that in December. Let's look into the Ace of Pentacles. You talk a lot. You talk a lot to people. You might even be talking more about yourself right now. But I do feel you, really, taking care of your network. You're really networking right now, making connections, trying to see where you can settle, where you can set foot in. Now, next step, I have Temperance here. So Temperance is really, again, it's balancing out after a rougher time. It's also kind of telling you, hey, you're protected. There's angels around you taking care of everything. Also, it's yet 5. So I do see you indeed face some, and yeah, you're definitely gonna gain some clarity soon. Well, that just dropped on the floor. So I think, see that the Knight of Wands just dropped onto the floor. So I really feel as if you have moved from the Knight into the King, because the Knight of Wands, he's like, he races in and out. He doesn't care about others. He's like hot and cold, and I do this, I go there, I do that. He's not really very consistent, Yeah, okay. See, you're guarding your material. You're really your financial situation might not be the best right now, and but it hasn't been in the past. Also, I feel that this is nothing new. This is the new energy. So I really feel that with these cards on the board, you're gonna have some improvements throughout the month of December that are helping you getting out of this the lack mentality, or even the financial situation that does not seem the best for you. As I said, you've been through that before. You made it through last time. You will make it through this time. It's not that you have nobody to help. I think it's more that you're coming into an energy where you don't want that help any longer. It's like, no, hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate you trying to help me, but I really want to do this on my own. Again, I feel as if you want to finally stand on your own feet or stand your ground. However that resonates for you. It can even mean that you're finally starting doing the things that you truly want, like not compromising any longer. Maybe you have been in a job that was fine financially, but never you always had what you needed, but not more. So you could pay your bills and stuff, but you were never able to, do that great vacation, that big vacation or holiday that you wanted to do. And so you maybe reached a point where you said, you know what, fuck it. This job is not making me happy. It's not giving me the security and the financial stability that I would want for myself. So I might as well just do something else. Right? Coffee, sorry. And see how I talked about work situations earlier? I do feel there's groups right now, especially astrologically, that are more involved in situations like that than others. But somehow I feel, even the devil has a pentacle on its head, right? I feel that many, that actually makes sense, that many are taking the steps to get out of that slavery thing. Let's clarify the devil. What's going on with the devil? Oh, wow, yeah, see? Two of Cups and the Two of Swords. I like that. See, Two of Cups, and see, there's the Six of Swords. There's the Six of Swords. There's the moving on. There's the that getting out of the situation that does not suit you anymore. There's that making the decisions for yourself. I know that many do see the Two of Cups. Why is this not focus? It's a bit weird, I have to say. These are fine, right? Yeah, well, you still see it, right? Many do see the Two of Cups only as a soulmate card. I don't, because the Two of Cups also is like it's masculine, feminine. It's love that is being exchanged. It's alignment of the self, right? It's inner union. It's being in alignment with you, with your needs, really being in a place of self-love and self-acceptance. This doesn't mean it cannot be a soulmate card, but especially with the devil here, who has the lovers chained, and then seeing the Two of Cups here, the souls being free and unbound, with the Two of Swords, who really speaks of making a decision. Even if you don't see the outcome, I really, really do see you making the best decision for yourself now, instead of giving into that, that puppet master kind of energy. Wow, that looks pretty good, right? I do want to clarify a little bit further. I'll give you a quick storyline with the Lenormand cards, see if something else comes out. It might happen that it just confirms again what is laying on the table already, because honestly, it is pretty clear, but maybe we find some advice for you here, Cancer. Yeah, see, there's clarity. Another 6. Is moving on. You might travel in December. Maybe you're making like a trip that you have been wanting to do for a long time. Yeah, see? Winter. You might be traveling this winter. Dear Cancer, where are you going? Where are you going? You might go home. This is not really like not like the house or something. Not really family home card. But with the Anchor, I feel that you might go where your roots are. So if you were born somewhere else than where you live, I really feel that that you're going somewhere that makes you feel good, that you haven't been for a while. Also, this storyline, as it is laying here, may speak of a new job actually coming to you very soon. And as I said, we have winter here. It feels very Christmassy also. What's the song that we have right now? Oh, 7 years. That's weird. Because I know a Cancer and his and my number is 7. Or maybe you yeah, it's not you're going somewhere you grew up with, because you grew up in childhood memory kind of place, 7 years old. Or you haven't been there for 7 years, that might be too. Where's Cancer going? I mean, it's not like you wouldn't know your travel plans, but if this storyline with the travel plans resonates for you, then it basically means that this reading is for you. Damn, my nose. Yeah, Honey Bunny, I really feel it's far away. Also, you could be going home this winter. That's beautiful. Maybe you get an invitation from there also, because the flowers can also be an invitation. So Cancer, this does not look too bad if you ask me. Oops. Of course, you get some oracle cards from my beloved Rumi Oracle deck. I don't know why I'm shuffling this still. Yeah, see? House, home. Rumi Oracle. The most beautifulest, awesomest oracle cards of all times. I think they were my second deck that I ever purchased, or second or third. First was the Good Tarot. I love the untypical card decks. I'm not the classic card deck type of person. This is actually one of the most classic that I have. And I love using it for the readings because they're so awesome on camera. Because they're so shiny. I actually got a new deck that I really love. I totally dig it. But it's so unusual, it's so uncommon that I really have to get used to it. I'm very comfortable with it already, but it's so, even though it's a tarot deck, some cards go so far away from what the actual classical original tarot cards mean that I have to get familiar with it in a way. Even though I like unusual decks, I like decks that are not too classic, that allow me to read really intuitively and that give up the energy of the artist. Actually, I'm thinking about making a live stream with a kind of question and answer kind of thing, where you guys can ask me questions about me, about my journey, what I'm doing, or tarot reading itself. I might schedule that for later today. If not, then tomorrow. And it only would make sense if I had enough viewers. Sassy from Nothing to Everything. Kind of felt that. The bottom is Sacred Union, and that's what I said earlier. It's alignment in soul, in self, not necessarily with another person. It can be, of course, even though with what's laying here, and regarding the fact that this is not a love reading in particular, I really would say that you're finding alignment in yourself. So we have the Celestial Rose of Ma. See, mother energy. Again, going home. Maybe you're clearing out some family issues. Maybe there has been a fallout with you and sorry, from Nothing to Everything. Maybe there has been a fallout between you and your mother or anything, and you're going to see her to clear things out. I don't know. We'll see. Anywho, I'm gonna read this. Sorry. Okay. Celestial Rose of Ma. A spiritual gift is on its way to you. The celestial rose of the Divine Mother, see Mother, is a precious offering of sacred love to the soul. That love can lift you beyond what you have known, beyond self-imposed limits, by the uplifting fragrance of grace. You will begin to think thoughts you've never dared to think before. You will feel moved by life, by its sacredness, in a way hitherto elusive to you. You will feel ecstasy without apparent cause, and you will feel as though every breath is a seductive caress of the heavenly lover. You will be open and surrendered in a way you have longed to be, but in a way you've never known quite how to go about. And the message is on page 55. Just saying. The spiritual gift signifies the ending of a period of suffering and the opening up to a time of new opportunity, a flourishing and thriving release of your unique soul fragrance into the world. It is a gift worth having. So then the sticking point is not the value of the gift. The sticking point, the place where one can stumble and place hands to the ground to break a fall rather than open them to receive, is in the thorn. The thorn is the point of pain. It is what tears at you, but is essential for you to receive the rose. Your thorn may be the love you need to let go of now, so you're open to your present rather than your haunted past. Your thorn may be the fear that if you grow too vibrant and embrace the magnificence of your being, others will shun you out of jealousy or fear and leave you alone. Your thorn may be a constant need to bargain with life, that you shall take one step provided certain unwanted events don't take place, rather than just accepting it and living it as presented to you. Your thorn may be looking deep within the heart and removing a crown of thorns, representative of your suffering over a long, long time, letting it go, allowing the heart to heal this with a sense of virginal purity to emanate from the heart, realizing that even great suffering has not tarnished its radiance, but only allowed it to grow strong. Your ready for love heart can now be free from expectation and instead be open to life with curiosity and reverence. Those thorns have served their purpose, not in and of themselves, but rather that they have proven you worthy of the rose and ready now to receive its beauty, healing, and grace. Whatever your thorns are or have been, be willing to deal with them, to face them, and most importantly, to release them without any shred of doubt, shame, guilt, or recrimination. They have served, and now their purpose has been completed. The celestial rose of Ma promises a gift worth so much more than any pain you are holding on to, so release to receive now. Can you sense the use of petals and luscious fragrance opening to you now? Guys, I really feel that for some of you, these thorns are definitely issues with your mother. I've had that for another zodiac. I think it was Aquarius. And as I said, we are coming out of Mercury retrograde. Awesome. Mercury retrograde, and Mercury retrograde brings up the past. Also, another planet was in retrograde. Was it Neptune? I don't remember. I'm not good at this, but he's coming out of retrograde. Why do I say metro? What's up with metro for you? Came out of retrograde too, and now this one really forced us to look at past wounds, heal them, heal our issues, heal our trauma, and face ourselves. Anywho, from nothing to everything. Wrong page. Starts on page 77, by the way. 7 again. There are moments on the path of love that seem to focus on letting go of identities, of knowledge and certainty, of opinion, and even attempts at control. We may feel as though we are being stripped back to our core, and even then, perhaps further still. We may wonder if we can bear it. What shall, if at all, remain intact through these, whatever, I can't read that word, sorry. We may feel challenged every time we attempt to become something great, as though we are blocked by circumstances beyond our control. Again and again, it is as though a greater hand smacks our wrist the moment we try to take hold of something firmly, someone, anything that brings us certainty or inner stability. Such are the rigors, at an advanced stage on the path. We meet this challenge when our soul is ready for it. When we are asked to dispense with our story, the interpretations we have given to our life experience over the years, we may not hear the request at first. We may vaguely note it, but not recognize the great divine source asking this of us, and so we do not give us such an inclination due accord. Sometimes this is really cryptic. I hope you understand it. We may persist with spinning out our own tales instead. Perhaps we are graced with the realization there is so much more. Or perhaps we still don't get the hint and move into struggle as we try to enact what we think our story should be. We may hit obstacle after obstacle and create even more terror in our storytelling, that life is such pain, a struggle, that success may not be for us, that we are forgotten and unheard. Yet we could equally choose to wonder if obstacle after obstacle, closed door after closed door, is just a prompt to look for the open window to climb through. And if so, instead of seeking to impose our small story upon the great truth, we can live the truth of our divine destiny. You are being asked to let go to receive, to become empty to be filled. This may mean letting go of attachment to a lover so you can receive genuine love. It may be of no longer holding on to a fantasy of your dream job. I said it. But of being guided into your most soulful and successful vocation. It may mean letting go of wishes for your body or health to be other than it is, so you can simply get on with living each day, taking steps into wellness without thinking beyond one day at a time. I'm going to leave it at that, Cancer, because I think that pretty much says it all. I hope that I could offer some clarity Well, basically, it's not me, it's Spirit, right? I'm just a messenger, so don't shoot the messenger. If this wasn't for you, I'm really sorry, but thank you for sticking through. I'd love to see you again. I'd love to see you commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing, whatever you want to do with this video. Join me for the next one. I'd be happy to see you again. Cancer, have a great holiday, have a great weekend. I'll see you for the love readings this weekend. Until then, bye-bye. Have a good day.